Hi all, this is my oral compendium, and I did Seymour Roger Cray, done by yours truly, Mitch.D. Now, for Seymour's early life, Seymour was born in Chippewa Falls in 1925, September 8th, Wisconsin, and his father was a civil engineer who basically fostered Seymour's interest in science and engineering. And as a kid, he was able to build a device out of erector set components that converted punch paper into Morse code signals. This eventually led to his family turning the basement into a laboratory for the young Cray. Now, before being drafted into World War II, he graduated from Chippewa Falls, which is actually 20 minutes away from UWC, a pretty cool fact. There, on a base, he served as a radio operator during the war and moved to the Pacific Theater to break Japanese naval codes. Now, after serving, he went to get his bachelor's in electrical engineering from the U of M Twin Cities. Shortly after, he got his master's in applied mathematics. Shortly after Seymour graduated, he soon worked for the ERA, also known as the Engineering Research Associates. The ERA was based in a formal naval laboratory that built code-breaking machines, and Craig quickly became the expert on technology due to his intelligence. There, he built the ERA 1103, the first successful scientific computer. He stayed at ERA until it was bought by Remington Rand. He eventually started a company called Control Data Corporation, along with his friend William Norris. He decided to build a laboratory in Chippewa Falls due to his annoyance with CDC management and how loud the work environment was. He was also concerned with the nuclear war going on and thought the Twin Cities would be a safety concern. At his new laboratory, he also built a bomb shelter just to feel safer. Shortly after, Cray ended up moving to Colorado Springs and turned his laboratory into the Cray Computer Corporation, where he worked on the Cray 3 project. The company eventually ran out of money and filed for bankruptcy March 24th, 1995. Inventions and research. Cray started a research and development startup with his friend Norris Williams in Chippewa Falls. Since he didn't have enough funds to develop a new computer, his president of finance in his company traveled all the way to Wall Street to find some seed money. There, his president was shocked that Cray's reputation was actually well known, even though Cray didn't like being publicized. Due to this, people in the financial world were more than willing to provide Cray with the funds needed to develop this new machine. Eventually came the Cray 1, which is one of his more known inventions. The Cray 1 was one of the first supercomputers, and it was fast and it beat a lot of machines in terms of speed for this time. The Cray 1 beat anything on the current market by a long shot, and they were able to sell more than a dozen of the Cray 1 supercomputers, which led to the company's financial success. Now for his achievements/awards. Now, we know that he invented the Cray 1, which is one of his more known inventions, and it was actually the first supercomputer. And now for his awards, he was awarded the National Medal of Technology in 1997, the IEEE Computer Pioneer Award in 1985, and the Eckert Malachy Award in 1989, and he's also in the National Inventors Hall of Fame, which he got nominated in 1997, and he also has an award named after him called the Seymour Cray Computer Engineering Award. And here are my sources. Thank you for listening.